one of the things I always say is that everything great that we want is uphill. You have to go uphill if you want to go after it and you want to achieve it. But you have to get your mind right if you're going to be successful. Good morning, America. It's Angelo Christian coming to you with another great edition with our podcast today, talking about how to stay motivated when you're tired, right? That's the biggest thing. You have to keep your motivation up. And not everyone that has motivation sometimes, and not everyone's born with motivation. We all have the special power that God gave us to tap into this power to reach the infinite intelligence, to achieve amazing things in life, right? But you have to tap into this special power if you want to go to the next level. And sometimes it's very hard to stay motivated when you're down, or do you think that people are against you or the world is against you and everything feels like an uphill battle. You know, one of the things I always say is that everything great that we want is uphill. You have to go uphill if you want to go after it and you want to achieve it. But you have to get your mind right if you're going to be successful, because this world is very tough. If you want to achieve greatness, you have to get your mind, your body right if you're going to go to the pinnacle, the apex of life. And so today I want to talk about this because it's pretty much the most important thing in your life is your psychology. If you want to have an extraordinary life, you have to have an extraordinary mindset, extraordinary psychology in order to capture all the dreams that you want to have. And you're going to have an abundance of energy and great people around you in order to succeed. So whatever you're a real estate agent, you're an entrepreneur, you're an artist, you're a business owner, you need to have the right mindset, the right energy to be successful. And I'm going to share with you some of the things that help me every single day, because I'll tell you, running a business, it's very, very challenging, and trying to stay in shape, have a family, it's a constant struggle going back and forth. And you have to get your mind right about what you're looking at and what you're dealing with. Otherwise, you're going to unravel and break down. So one of the most important things that I do, I think, is a key component to success, and any little bit of success that I've achieved in studying great people, is having a vision, having a compelling dream about what you want to look like, the kind of life that you want to have, and fantasizing and dreaming about that, kind of like Walt Disney did with Disney World, right? And all the movies and the Mickey Mouse that he created. He was a huge dreamer, and he took time frequently to dream and think about, because the mind is very powerful and it doesn't know the difference between fantasy and reality. So if you can create a dream in your mind about what you want to do, what you want to accomplish, the things that you want to see and be with, that creates excitement and passion and fervor to go after the things that you want to in life. If you know my story, I used to weigh 400 pounds and I've been able to trim up and slim down to what I am today. That's because of a compelling vision. So you have to have a dream in your mind about what you're trying to accomplish, kind of like an artist does, or a sculptor with clay, right? They have a visualization about what they have to make, and they sketch it out, just like whenever a director makes a movie, right? We are the creator of our script in our life, and we have to be able to create on demand and go through, the challenges of life. Like Mike Tyson talks about, everyone has a great plan until they get punched in the mouth. And that's the thing, that you have a great idea, you have a great dream, but you have to be persistent. You can never, ever give up, right? You have to fail your way to success and keep marching every single day and never back down. It's very, very important, because it's sustained energy over a long period of time, 10, 20, 30 years. Malcolm Gladwell talks about 10,000 hours to be a master. It's sustained energy over a very, very long duration, and to keep that dream burning, keep that fire alive for as long as you can to accomplish your dream and your goal. I talk to people every single day in our business to say, well, Angelo, if it's not meant to be for me to get a house or to get a loan, then I guess God doesn't want it for me. I'm going to say, though, that's not true. If it's to be, it's up to me. Okay, whatever you believe is so is done unto you. You can create anything that you want in your life, but you have to be persistent, you have to push. And God wants us to go to the highest level that we can go to max out our life to the apex. So don't think just because there's issues, there's delays, that you can't get what you want. God's delays are not God's denials, but you have to push, you have to be persistent. It's a test to see how bad do you really want it. And sometimes some things, they take a really long time. You know, you look at anything that's greatness, you're going to have to hustle. You're going to have to grind it out. It's very, very difficult, I know, because I'm dealing with this all the time myself. There's a lot of bad influences out there in the world, and you have to be very careful not to be subdued to those, because they can take you off in the wrong direction. So the key thing is that, you know, you got to stay motivated by having a compelling vision. And then the second thing that's also extremely important is the self-talk, the inner conversation in your mind. It's not important about what people say about you, it's what you say about you. So the conversation that you have inside your very own head, that little voice, you have to be able to control that voice and direct it towards the goal or the aim or the target that you're going after. If you believe in yourself and you have faith, then all the forces around you will harness and then surround you to help you to accomplish what you're going after. But you have to control the voice inside here, and sometimes it's very hard because there's things that are always, you feel like you're being attacked, and I know how that is. But you have to stand your guard, be strong. Right? You see all these great movies that are made like Rocky, Braveheart, Gladiator. It's about being courageous and going after what you're trying to go after and get the victory. So this is a very, very important thing I want to talk to you guys about, because if you focus on this and you harness the self-talk, the vision, you can accomplish massive amounts of success and results in your life. Right? So this is something I want you to take with you, because we're in the middle of the year 2019. Half of the year is almost over. Are you on track? Have you hit the things that you wanted to hit for your New Year's resolution? Half the year is almost done, guys. We got 6 more months left to 2019, then we're on to 2020. Did you hit everything you wanted to? Are your actions in alignment with your goals? Very, very important questions to sit and ponder about, to make sure that the things you're doing today, those seeds that you're planting, are going to give you the crops that you want in the future. So I'm Angelo Christian. Thank you so much for watching this. I hope it's a great inspiration to you guys out there in the world. Please click on the link below. We have an awesome podcast. We shoot great content every single week. I want you guys to max out, make the most of your life, and be the best. Take care. Bye-bye.